Okay. Welcome to the F&M Trust Sports Network on Mid-Penn Broadcasting and the sportspage.blog, as well as the NFHS Network, for tonight's wrestling match between the visiting Lower Dauphin Falcons and the Chambersburg Trojans. I'm Ed Gottwals, along with Kenny Lemon, and Gary Klein will be handling the technical duties. Tonight's match is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. The United States Air Force. Aim high. Make a living with a career that makes a difference. The U.S. Air Force. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. 241 Walker Road in the Pavilion Gateway, Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 40 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Art Sign Company, serving the area since 1945. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. The Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports at the sportspage.blog. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Lecron Comfort Solutions, serving all of Franklin County. Call Corey at 717-597-3768. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-up hats, and so much more. Modnor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And we'll go to the Antrim Insurance pregame show now. We're here at Cassius Fieldhouse for this non-league matchup of the 1-4 Falcons and the 4-2 Trojans. This match was originally scheduled for last Tuesday, but as with just about everything else concerning the schedule this year, changes had to be made, so we're taking it on tonight. As a note, Chambersburg was also scheduled to wrestle home tomorrow against Mifflin County, but a COVID issue with the Huskies has postponed that match to a later date. It's just one more example of the craziness this pandemic has forced on high school sports this season. I'm sure you've seen a little bit yourself, Kenny.
Yeah, I don't even know. I guess we can all just say, hey, it's a blessing that we're getting some wrestling in, and there's not too many outbreaks, and everything so far, seems decent anyway. I just feel for the senior wrestlers and the wrestlers that were aiming to have like a breakthrough year. And, you get all these cancellations, and then they're only going to take a certain amount out of the sectionals versus districts and super regionals. So there's some good kids that aren't going to make it out of sectionals, and, that's tough.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a big change at the postseason, which we may have a chance to get into here later tonight.
Yeah.
Coming into tonight's match, Chambersburg is 4-2. They started off last week with a loss against Cumberland Valley, 42-21. And they went to the Gettysburg Duels tournament on Saturday and went 4-1. They beat Big Spring 50-22, Palmyra 63-6, Biglerville 52-22, and Red Lion 55-12. And then they lost to the host Warriors 39-23.
Yeah.
I was expected to see maybe a little closer match there, but Chambersburg ended up having 3 forfeits, so that really hurt.
Yeah, even scoring the amount of points they did in the other matches with that many forfeits, man, that's good.
Yeah. And we're going to take a break here for the national anthem. Okay, Lower Dauphin comes in with a 1-4 record. They have beaten Central Dauphin East 37-27, lost to Manheim Central 33-31, Carlisle 54-12, State College 67-6, and Mifflin County 44-18. And it looks to me like we're just getting ready to go here. Well, let's take a real quick break, Gary, and we'll come back and the match will be about ready to go.
Done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Barn Quilt Trails are in 45 states in America, and the newest trail is in Franklin County, Pennsylvania. Follow the trail, the Stitches in Time Barn Quilt Trail. It is a great way to explore Franklin County any time of the year. 3 dozen quilt squares hosted at more than 2 dozen sites, showcases of the charm of small towns, the beauty of farmland and forest, share stories of history, and commemorates family and friends. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com to view the guidebook online or download a copy. Contact 717-552-2977 if you would like a copy mailed. It's a great way to explore Franklin County, PA. Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas.
Okay, we are back. We got a quick start here tonight. We had a match at 113, was a forfeit win for Cesar Montalongo of Chambersburg. And right now we have Carl Schinderdecker of Chambersburg against what we believe is Clayton Kozer of Lower Dauphin.
All right.
And as you're watching, Chambersburg has the darker blue uniforms. Lower Dauphin has more royal blue with the white trim on them.
Yeah, Carl's pretty good on top, so.
Yeah, Schinderdecker started off the scoring with a takedown, so he's ahead 2-0.
He's got really good hips. A little wrist control.
So with that forfeit, Chambersburg will open with a 6-0 lead, team-wise.
It's hard for me to recognize these guys.
Yeah, it is. We have a really high-tech system of getting the names tonight. I'm getting texted from one of the managers.
There you go.
So it is Schinderdecker and Kozer.
Nice little tilt attempt.
He's getting some points here.
Yeah, he's getting them. Little adjustment there. He gives a half to the opposite side.
Still got the bar in, so no points awarded yet. Got 5 seconds left in the period, so I'll stay right there. So Carl Schinderdecker with a 5-0 lead after 1.
Yep, 5-0. Third, or Chambersburg's choice. He's going down.
So far, Schinderdecker and Luke Menser have both been down at 120, I think, at least once.
Oh, okay.
They were going to be splitting early in the season between 26 and 32, and then they must have gotten their weight down pretty quick. Schinderdecker gets a reverse there. He now leads 7-0.
So Luke put on some weight.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was 106 last year. He had that long frame, so he just filled out a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what happens too. Especially after wrestling season, start eating a bunch of pizza. Put on 15, 20 pounds before you even bat an eye. Carl just controlling that leg.
Fishing for the arm. It looks like he's got it, but Kozer rolled right through, and Schinderdecker's trying to roll right through again.
Nice little scramble. Get your head up. There you go, just to the leg.
Yep. This could end up being a stalemate if they stay like this.
Yeah, just bump the hips over on top of them. Just keep
Yep,
bumping.
there he goes.
There you go.
No points there.
He can adjust these inside, so.
Yeah, he's got the inside leg trap, so Kozer's in trouble here. Got 35 seconds to work on this. Wants to try to get something out of it. And there, he's got the tilt now.
Flatten. It was close there for a minute.
Down to 15 seconds.
If he reverses that half. There you go.
Good fight by Kozer
that's
here.
Close. Yeah, he's fighting.
Looks like he might make it this period.
Yeah. Short time, 3 seconds. Good fight there from Kozer. Says he's a freshman.
You're going to hear that a lot from Lower Dauphin today.
All right. Well, oh, yeah, I see that.
I'll get into that a little bit here momentarily.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
So after 2 periods, Schindeldecker leads 10-0 over Clayton Kozer. I put together a potential starting lineup for Lower Dauphin today based on their results, and there were 7 freshmen in that lineup.
All right, there you go. I don't see any seniors at all.
There's 1.
Oh, there is one?
138.
Okay. Yep, here it is.
Schindeldecker trying to fight.
Hips down.
Yep. There he spins. There's the 2.
Now we got 12-0.
Yeah, Lower Dauphin on their complete roster, they have 1 senior, 9 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 10 freshmen.
There you go.
So I would guess you'd say they're in rebuild mode this year.
Yeah.
None of the familiar names that Clayton Ulrees or T.T. Elhaj this year.
Yeah.
They've always seemed to have at least 1, maybe 2, really top-notch kids, and they may very well do that in these freshman class, but.
Well, in transition from junior high or middle school, whatever they call it nowadays, to high school as a freshman's tough, especially in mid-Penn.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always tell the kids, you're going to get 1 year of just getting beat on. Might as well get it over with.
There's always an elite few that come in here and can perform at that level, but it's not usually the case. Down to 20 seconds now. Schindeldecker leading 12-0 over Clayton Kozer.
Yeah, he could go ahead and get another set or something here, get a tech fall.
Looks like he's going to be content where he is.
He just riding.
And there's a final score of 12-0, so 4 more points for Chambersburg, giving them a 10-0 lead. And we will wait to see who we got here at 132.
I think that's Luke, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Luke Menser for Chambersburg. Yep, Luke Menser against Griffin Barilla.
Okay.
And Menser is a sophomore. Got a 6-0 record with 4 pins so far.
Nice.
Barilla is a freshman, and he is 2-2.
Ooh, nice little.
Menser with a couple shots, but Barilla got out of him.
So I'm guessing Luke's up a weight, Menser?
Yeah, it looks like he and Schindeldecker maybe could go
either way,
depending on matchups and stuff. But
double unders. Oh, nice little transition. Finish.
He's deep on the single.
Yeah, he is.
Barilla's doing a good job digging him out.
Good over there.
Got the whizzer in.
Yeah, there you go.
Menser little horse.
Oh.
That's almost got it. There you go.
Attempt. There he popped it out.
Good fight by Barilla there. Had that whizzer in and just was kind of waiting to see if he could throw Menser, but Menser kept his weight back pretty well.
With a headlock, you just never know.
That's right.
Gotta love it. little chop to wrist control.
I'm just wondering here. We had that forfeit for Cesar Montalongo at 130. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was at 120. I'm sorry. Never mind. That's a weight they've had trouble filling. They don't have anybody 106, and they've had trouble filling 120. So I guess that's Montalongo's first match of the year.
Okay.
So Menser finishes the first period with a 2-0 lead over Griffin Barilla.
We start neutral. Still anybody's match right now. 2-0. Barillo's doing some good hand fighting. Ooh,
Good shrug by Menser there.
that was nice.
Pretty slick that when those work well, it happens so fast.
Yeah.
4-0 lead now for Menser. Minute 15 left in the second.
Yeah, he's good at Luke's hammering on them wrists.
There's trying to turn him. Barilla not going.
Ooh,
There he's got him over.
Hit a count. Now you got a bar over there.
Well, one thing you can say for sure, you know exactly what the referee's count is.
Yeah.
with no fans in the stands, you can hear him exactly.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of nice. You know exactly where you stand.
Yeah.
Mentor now with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, score says scoreboard's 132.
Barilla fighting
Flatten
hard
them
off his
hips.
back here. He's got 15 seconds to fight it.
Yeah, he puts weight on them hips.
He's getting pretty close there now, I think.
Ooh, under 7.
Stacking him up. Barilla rolled
He's
through.
hanging in. Yeah, he's hanging in there.
That's a good fight.
Yeah.
That'll make it a 10-0 lead for Menser, which is the same score that Schindeldecker had the weight before.
It would be so tough to have to wrestle with that mask on.
Yeah, I agree. Menser gets the escape pretty quick there.
Now we'll see if he pushes the pace a little bit, you know.
I would say Chambersburg hasn't wrestled Lower Dauphin in a dual meet for a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
Lower Dauphin's been in the Trojan Wars tournament, I think, since it started. I would say most years this would probably be expected to be a pretty close match. I think tonight Chambersburg was heavy favorites.
Yeah, were they in our division like 10,
No.
10 years? They
Well,
never
maybe
were?
a long time ago,
Yeah,
but
like
not
10 years ago, maybe.
pretty much in Keystone, I think. So Menser now ahead 13-0. Just over a minute left in the third. And actually, this is Chambersburg's. Schindeldecker is undefeated. Menser's undefeated. We get to 138. Anthony Colangelo's undefeated.
Yeah.
So pretty good run of
Yeah.
strength here for the Trojans.
He's kind of doing the same thing. He just kind of,
Yep.
not that he needs to do anything, but you know, especially when you wheel up towards the Central Dolphins and all them, you want to score.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep on scoring.
Yep. There's a stalling warning on bottom. 15 seconds to go here in this one. So it's going to be a major for Luke Menser.
That's it.
Going Going to be a final of 13-0.
Yeah, we're at 14 zip.
So they have some walk-up music for the Chambersburg wrestlers. This will be Anthony Colangelo for Chambersburg. It's probably Alec Mary for Lower Dauphin, but we'll get that name here as soon as we can. He'd be if it's him, he's the lone senior. Yep, that's who it is.
All right.
So this could be a pretty good map. Colangelo comes in 6-0 with 3 pins. Mary is 2-3 so far.
Mary started off with a nice little throw attempt. Yeah, Colangelo should be scoring from there.
Yep, he's got a hold of the leg.
Pretty close.
It spins behind. He's got to finish it now, and there he does.
Ooh, a little too aggressive on that hit.
Yep, and he's going to lose it.
Yeah.
There's a reversal for Mary.
Careful. What he did was he hipped in so hard that he pulled Barry right on top of him. Barry right on top of him.
Mary gives up the escape. Colangelo leads 3-2. A little upper body action here, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think Colangelo cares too much about it. I think he likes the upper body.
Yeah, he goes in. Yep, and there he just proved it. And he's going to get back points out of this, too.
He can adjust over there. He's got room.
Might have to pull him back a little bit to try to do that.
Yeah. Kick that leg away.
He's got to 3 already.
Scoot in a little bit.
He's trying to pull him
There he
back.
turned.
Yep. Good
Now
bridge.
scoop the head.
Good bridge by Mary.
Yeah, he's fighting in there.
There's the fall. It'll be 1:41 will be the time of that for Anthony Colangelo. And that will bump the score up to 20-0 in Chambersburg's favor.
It's like another one of Chambersburg seniors, Michael.
Should be Kelby Meixel. And it may be another one of the freshmen for Lower Dauphin, Joey Schwartz. We'll know momentarily here.
I think it might be Cheyenne Calloway.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, Cheyenne is a female. Yep, that's who it is. I saw that the Falcons had 2 females on the roster. Well, there's a pin from Michael in 14 seconds.
That was 145.
146, so.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
this
14
introduction
seconds.
music.
That's now 26-0 for Chambersburg. Okay, it's Gavin Nicholson for Chambersburg and Marshall Stahl for Lower Dauphin.
The freshman.
Nicholson starts off with a takedown. Stahl is also a freshman.
For a cradle.
He comes in at 1-4, and Nicholson is a junior with a 3-2 record. This is Nicholson's first year of starting for Chambersburg. He's had a couple of varsity matches, I think, last year, but
Oh, nice.
getting his chance.
Yeah, there's these kids, well, if I don't start wrestling when I'm 5, I might as well not. No. Go wrestle.
Yep.
A lot of times, nowadays especially, you can get away with it if you're athletic, you know.
Plus, it's good for you.
It's good for you. It's good for your mind. All the coaches at college football, any of them guys will tell you, go wrestle.
Yep.
So Nicholson said he's looking for a cross-face cradle.
Yeah.
I think
He's made that pretty obvious.
Which Which there's nothing wrong with that.
No. I came across one stat today when I was looking at some stuff. So far this season, Chambersburg has 29 pins, and they've been pinned 9 times.
Yeah.
Well, Lower Dauphin's just the exact opposite. They have 8 pins, 25 against, which is reflected in the records.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that could be the product of having a young team too.
Yep.
You know.
I'm sure that's the biggest part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicholson still, he's got the head, he's keeping the head down, but he's not getting much out of it.
For him to step up, there he's good.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have the leg yet, though.
Yeah, now he's lost position now.
So Stahl, now he's pulled him back over, nothing doing.
That was all over the place.
So after 1, Nicholson holds a 2-0 lead over Marshall Stahl. Stahl to first, so Nicholson's going to take down.
Just come up right away.
Well, he kind of exploded but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Stahl brings him back to the mat.
I mean, if he'd rotate up a little bit and hit back, it'd be a little, then Stahl wouldn't have any pressure.
Trying to control hands here, and he got it.
There you go, get out. Now set something up.
3-0 in Gavin Nicholson's favor.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot.
Yep. Got a single, trying to pull it in.
He's strong enough to bring it to him. There you go.
Switch from a single to a double and just lifted him up, and that's good enough for the takedown. Didn't think as much was going to come of that when he first hit it, but he kept going for it.
He worked through it.
Yep. Now he's throwing in the leg, and Stahl's trying to pull him under, and Nicholson didn't like that, so he gave up. He gave up the reversal.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Stahl knew exactly what to do there.
Good scramble.
5-2 now in Nicholson's favor.
Half on. Work your way back up. Good pressure by Stahl.
Got less than 30 seconds to go here in the second
I got
period.
Cradle.
Nicholson pops his head.
Cross face. Oh,
Trying for the cradle again.
Oh. Cradle Rama going on here.
10 seconds left. Looks like Stahl ought to be able to hold on to that leg.
Yeah, heavy hips.
So the second period will end with Gavin Nicholson up 5-2 over Marshall Stahl. This is going to be, I think Stahl's got taken bottom here.
I think Gavin's realizing what match shape is all about.
Yep. Plus he might be better off on his feet. He's had 2 takedowns so far. He's up high again.
Good. Now be careful.
He's up high again.
Better throw a leg or something in. There you go. A lot of times when you're in a terrible position, you can get a leg on the opposite side and kind of equal yourself out a little bit.
Yep.
He's
trying to sneak a half in there.
It's there.
He
Get
just
it underneath the head.
Yeah, he just couldn't quite do that. But it was enough to get him back in control.
Yeah, he's sitting on the hips pretty heavy right now.
Minute 25 left in the third.
People always like to say things like, oh, you got tired. Well, can you imagine using every single muscle you have in your body for 6 minutes? And your brain.
Yep. And admittedly, they're probably not in the best shape that they've
Yeah, I mean, the practices are all over the place.
Yeah, I mean.
And they got to wear masks and practice.
And matches.
Yeah. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought, honestly, in a personal opinion, I thought, man, that's a little dangerous.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Especially because not all the states doing it.
Yeah. But, the kids will probably say, hey, it's keeping us wrestling.
Yeah, well, that's true.
We'll figure it out.
Nicholson riding a little better in this third period.
Yeah, he's still working that cradle.
Down to 30 seconds. Nicholson still leads 5-2.
your
Well,
life.
got his hips back up that
He
time.
did.
And
He's all right there. Just hang on that tight waist, get a wrist or something.
just keep your head out of it there.
Yeah.
And this time,
Better get
Stahl
your head
grabs it.
up.
Oh, he's just
Get
going
your
to.
head up.
Well, he's okay. He can go up the reversal, which he did.
He is run.
Going to make it
He's gonna run out of
5-4.
time.
Yep. So this will end with Kevin Nicholson taking a 5-4 decision over Marshall Stahl. That'll bring the team score to 29-0. We move to 160. Chambersburg is going to be Ryder Davenport.
He's a chump.
And we're guessing this is going to be Blake O'Brien until we get a confirmation here. Ryder Davenport is a junior, 5-1 record with 2 pins so far.
He's looking pretty good.
Spins around, not quite. There, he's got control. Well, Chambersburg has been able to get that first takedown in every match so far.
Yeah, they're being aggressive. They're going after it.
Okay, this is Blake O'Brien. He's a junior for Lower Dauphin with a 1-3 record.
Oh, he was flat.
Wow, that took not very long at all.
Yeah. He barred him up on one side and stepped over the head and scooped the other elbow up.
29 seconds. That will make the score 35-0. Trojans are definitely looking good here. And this is going to be, I believe this is Tate Nectar, right?
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a forfeit.
Oh,
So that's going to make it 41-0. We moved to 189.
looks like Fatal.
Yeah, they've been switching these guys around a little bit between Ethan Fatal and Aiden Height and Zach Evans. So we'll see how they set it up here for this one. It is Ethan Fatal for Chambersburg. He's a sophomore with a 3-1 record with 3 pins. He's going up against Dominic DeFrank, a sophomore who is 0-5. And right away, Fatal gets the opening takedown.
Yeah. Now he's barred up now. I don't think Fatal has been wrestling that long.
I don't think so either, but I heard he's pretty strong.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's a pin.
Yeah, you can tell that. Hey, boy.
30 seconds on that one, so Chambersburg's really coming up with some quick pins here. That moves the score to 47-0. Now we move to 215. I believe this is going to be Aiden Height for Chambersburg.
Yeah, Chambersburg,
And he's going to get a
good young
forfeit.
freshman.
We're going to have a quick match here tonight, folks.
Yeah. Darn it. I was having to sit here and run my gums for a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Aiden Height got the forfeit. So now we're going to go to 285. And it will be Zach Evans of Chambersburg.
Zach Evans, 5-1, 2 pins.
Yep, he's a sophomore.
Nice.
And he will be up against Aaron Moyer.
Oh,
And Moyer comes in as a 2-3 record. He's a junior. And
nice little throw by.
Evans gets the
Double
first
scoop.
takedown. Hey, Lower Dauphin had only 2 wrestlers with winning records. The best record is Jacob Gesford at 106, and I don't think Chambersburg is going to have anybody for him. And Kozer was the other one at 3-2. So, tough year for the Falcons.
Yeah, it stinks, but hey, they're out there giving it all they got.
Well, they're getting the experience. They'll be
Yeah.
better. And Evans has Moyer on his back now for at least some points.
Not to mention Lower Dauphin's in kind of a good area for some really good clubs, and a lot of these young guys probably already go there. And
Yep.
They'll get some matches in.
That was a 2-point near fall for Evans. Take note
You
here.
gotta bar them up.
we have a couple matches coming up here. The Mifflin County match, it was supposed to be tomorrow. We don't know that, we don't have a rescheduled date on that, but we'll be back for that, and that's an NFHS event. And so is Waynesboro on February 10th at 7 o'clock. As Evan gets another near fall for 2.
Yeah, he's
he's
working
up,
them bars and wrists real nice.
He's up 7-0, and he's going to get some more here before the period ends. There's another 3-pointer.
Chambersburg's doing well on top today.
They are.
Getting a lot of back points.
That's a 10-0 lead as we close that first period. And also, we are going to be able to broadcast some live stream matches on Mid-Penn Broadcasting and the sportspage.blog. Those will be free to anybody who wants to watch them.
All right.
February 3rd against Southwestern at 7 o'clock. And then February 6th on a Saturday, pretty much all day. It's a Chambersburg Duels tournament. I believe there are 6 teams, and it's going to be a five-match round robin. So we'll start at 9 o'clock and go the whole way through like 4:30. So if you want to join us for that, that's free to anybody.
All right. I'll have plenty of time to run my gums in.
Yeah. Rest up the night before. So in the meantime, Evans has gotten another escape and another set of points. So
yeah,
he's up.
He's going to come around.
He's up 13-0 right now.
If he tightens that up, there should be not much movement in there.
There's the fall.
There it is.
So the time of the match will be 2:44 is the pin. That takes the score to 59-0 Chambersburg. And I think Lower Dauphin is going to get some points here on this one, I believe.
Yeah, 106.
Should be Jacob Gesford for the Falcons. And there's the forfeit. So 59-6 now. At 113 we'll have Rylan Carter for Chambersburg.
Another 6-0 on that
Yep,
record.
6-0 with 4 pins. And he's going to come up against, we'll wait and see here.
Should be what, Lewis Fisher maybe?
Could be. We'll get it momentarily.
So Jacob Gesford.
Oh, it is?
So they bumped
Okay.
6-pounder up. Well, that's good. That's a good matchup.
Okay. So, like we
Carter's got
said,
a cradle.
Gesford came in with a 4-1 record, but now he's up a weight. And Carter gets the first takedown and puts him right on his back.
That's tough sailing. Bump up and wrestle somebody 6-0 with 4 pins.
Well, that's the match. That only took 37 seconds, so the Trojans had 4 pins, I believe, that were inside of 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the final score of 65-6. As the Trojans wrap that one up in about a half an hour.
Yeah.
It was like some of those old James Buchanan Greencastle matches when they all had so many forfeits, and it was just, you wrestle about 5 matches. That was it.
Oh man, that's tough.
So Chambersburg will move to 5-2, and Lower Dauphin will be 1-5. And I'm trying to think what Chambersburg's next match is, because they were supposed to have Mifflin County. I honestly don't know. I forget to look that up.
I think they have something this weekend, maybe.
Honestly, not sure.
Yeah.
I didn't bring that folder along. Anyway,
Ed, you're normally prepared.
We'll just look here. We had Chambersburg pins from Anthony Colangelo at 138, Kelby Mikesel at 145, and his only took 14 seconds. Ryder Davenport took 29 seconds for his pin. Ethan Fatal had 30. Zach Evans got a pin in 2:44, and Rylan Carter took 37 seconds. So lots of quick work for the Trojans tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them, I understand, especially if you are in and out of practice and you're not practicing on a regular basis. It's good to get out there and break a sweat and get a full match in. So, I don't blame them for not going crazy trying to get the pins like Schindeldecker and
I think
some of the early guys. But they want to get used to get some mat time in.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. You want to take a break real quick, and we'll be back to wrap this up on the F&M Sports Network on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that experience unless somebody gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we're willing to help pay for the cost of your education to finish your degree. You'll gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. For more information, please contact Sergeant Sear at 717-480-7254. This message was brought to you by the U.S. Air Force in collaboration with Penn Broadcasting.
Sir.
Have taken a 65-6 win over Lower Dauphin tonight. Trojans ended up with 6 pins. They won 3 by forfeit, 2 major decisions, and 1 regular decision. And the Falcons got their 6 points on a forfeit. So tough night for Lower Dauphin, but they're a very, very young team, and got some experience tonight, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah, they'll they'll learn. And maybe get back to some normalcy and some regular practices and all that kind of stuff, and they'll get better out of it.
Yep. Chambersburg, meanwhile, adds to their record 5-1. It's going to be awful tough to make the District 3 team championships this year because I think they're only taking the top 4.
Oh, is that right?
They pretty much have to sweep the rest of their matches, I think, to probably get in there because right now they're like 17th.
Oh, geez.
And, there's going to be a lot of teams vying for that, so it's going to be an awful tough ask since they've already lost twice. So... they wrestle a really good schedule, but this year, normally that wouldn't hurt you too much because you're wrestling good schools, but this year I think it's going to make a big difference. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's really hard to
They'll
tell.
move on, and we believe their next match is next Tuesday at Gettysburg, unless that's changed.
Okay.
So, final score tonight, Chambersburg 65, Lower Dauphin 6. This has been Ed Gottwalls along with Kenny Lemon and Gary Klein. Thanks for joining us on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog and the NFHS Network. Good night, everyone.
All righty. Thank you, everybody. Good night.